Alright, so it's been well over 12 months since I posted my last video. And if you can't tell by what's behind me here, this is a different house. There's a lot that's happened in the last 12 months, which will explain why I haven't uploaded. I'll also be talking about how I'm going to start uploading again, and especially coming soon, there's something exciting happening. And I'm also going to be posting a lot more on my second channel, so definitely go over and subscribe to that for more content. But let's quickly get into what's happened over the last 12 months. So if for whatever reason it isn't obvious enough, this setup behind me isn't the previous setup. Of course, we have moved house. Now there's been some circumstances around that. I'm now living here with my dad, and this setup right here behind me isn't actually even a setup. Nothing here is connected because in about 2 months' time, we are moving house again into a house that we have just built. So the purpose of this video is just to go over why I haven't been uploading. The setups here are not impressive at all. Half of them aren't even connected. So this is my lounge room area right here. This isn't connected. This computer, not connected. The amp on the floor over there, not connected. This TV is plugged into the wall and that's it. There's a PlayStation 2 there, doesn't do anything. So this is my little lounge area here. Nothing's connected. I have a room in there, which is a bedroom, which has my computer in it. A room in there, which has a TV in it. I'll show you the setups in there and I'll show you the lounge room setup, and that will explain a lot as to why I haven't been uploading. All right, and then in this room here is my computer setup. As you can see, my gaming PC on the floor. 2 tower speakers here with 2 8.5-inch, 8-inch woofers, a tweeter and a mid-range. I think these have been on the channel a few times. They're just here because they're the only speakers that I could actually get to work, because the tweeter sort of has direct access to me. Anything I put behind the monitors would sound like garbage. I've got my 3 monitors on the desk here, not equal level, not at all. And my Audi is my wallpaper. I don't own that car anymore. I think I've had about 4 cars since then, so I should probably have a quick go over what cars I own at the moment as well. But I need to update that wallpaper. Over there is the other tower speaker. On the floor is that old Kenwood receiver that I used to use. Again, it's the only thing that would fit in this room, because this is a quite small room. Other than that, I have a subwoofer on the floor over there, which I'll show you now. Over here in the back corner, I have a JL Audio subwoofer from a car, courtesy of Josh, my mate, who gave this to me for installing a sub in his Commodore after installing a sub in his R36. And powering that, a plate amplifier, just chilling up there because, again, temporary setup. I'm not really going to commit to doing anything permanently when it's going to get moved in 2 months. So JL Audio 12-inch subwoofer, plate amplifier. This is way too loud. This house has, I'm going to honestly say, no insulation whatsoever. Any noise you make in here is obvious as anything outside, so I really don't get to use this sub that much because anything... I had this going... I actually used the volume on my computer to adjust the volume instead of adjusting it on the receiver. I had it on 80, I took the dog for a walk around the block, and I was probably 200 meters away from the house and I could hear this subwoofer kicking. I left music going. So I have to be really, really mindful of that around here, especially with my cold starts with my car as well. I'm trying not to piss anyone off, but again, that probably doesn't really work that well. But subwoofer here, JL Audio 12-inch sub. This is actually going to be the main subwoofer in the main setup in the new house. Debating whether I take the carpet off and paint it in Duratec and go the black. I'm not sure yet, but this is my main subwoofer at the moment. The 212s, the Daytons, are in my cupboard up there. The 10-inch Ultimax, which I built in for my Audi in the last video, is in my Volkswagen Bora, which I'll show you later. But yeah, that's just a little bit of an update subwoofer-wise. I have this, the 212s are in the cupboard, and I can't remember what other subwoofers I used to have, but yeah. Let's go have a look at my bedroom setup now. Wow, here's a very, very interesting one. Logitech Z623. One of the most controversial videos I uploaded of blowing one of these subwoofers up generated a lot of hate, and for some reason I have another one of these. So I have the speakers behind the TV, the subwoofer on the floor here. It's hooked up to the TV. When I put YouTube, Netflix, anything like that on, it plays through them. They don't sound great by any means, but they do the job, and in the bed it gives you plenty of sound, plenty of bass for what I need. Again, I don't really go overboard with the music, especially with the bass where I live at the moment. So this is the setup for here. And here I am out in the main living room, if you can't tell by the echo, but the stereo I have out here consists of the Deli Zenza ones, my probably all-time favorite sounding speaker. Behind me here is my Sony STR-DN 1050 receiver. I have it out here because it has Bluetooth audio, and that just sounds really good, and it's really useful in the main area of the house. And over there, I just remembered one of the last videos was installing that subwoofer in my old bedroom. That is that Wintel subwoofer that has the, from memory, Clarion subwoofer driver in it. That's out here just getting used and abused out here. Absolutely, it just gets cranked up, it gets clipped all the time, it just doesn't matter, it just cops it and keeps going. So that's the Wintel subwoofer out here, and the stereo system in the main living area. But other than that, that's really all I have for stereo systems. We'll just quickly show you through the cars quickly, just so you guys can see what cars I have now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the update, but a lot of the car content will be on the other channel. All right, and here we are with my daily driver, a 2014 Volkswagen Passat Estate with the 2-litre TDI motor with a tune by eTuners Motorsport in Australia. I had them dyno the car. It made a whopping 130 kilowatt and 420 newton meters of torque to the front wheels through a 6-speed DSG gearbox. This is a very, very nice car to drive, stupidly economical. And it's actually not surprisingly slow for a TDI. It definitely picks up and pulls, but this is my daily driver, and now we'll go over to my fun car. This is my 2004 Volkswagen Bora, which is one of the cleanest ones out there, with 100,000 kilometers on it now. It had 90,000 on it when I bought it. This is a V5 with the 5-speed manual. Very, very fun car to drive. It's on coilovers, it's got sway bars, it's got a bunch of stuff done to the exhaust. It sounds incredible, and I'll make sure that there's plenty of videos on this coming soon. But these are the two cars that I have, which will be posted on my second channel predominantly. But there we have it. Those are both of my cars, and that's a bit of an update with what is going on. Make sure you go and subscribe to the second channel though, because there'll be plenty more content coming over there shortly. With that being said though, as per usual, if you've liked the video, chuck a like on it if you're excited for what's to come. Make sure you chuck a like down below. Subscribe to this channel and my second channel for more content. And with that being said, there is some exciting stuff coming just around the corner. But for the meantime, there'll be content on the second channel. So I'll see you guys there.